right. And we have Ophelia as the previous scribe.
Yes.
So could you give us a recap of last time on the not magical miscreants, the Faded Fellowship?
Almost. I almost said magical miscreants too, so bear with me, guys. A lot of shit happened, so it might be a little bit longer. Last time on the Faded Fellowship, the group finishes searching through the deserted camp, and while looking, we see one of those juggernaut things. Kudo seems intent on commandeering it for our own purposes. He tells Clank to look it over, since the bird is the smartest one that we have in the group. We learn that it is of dwarven construct, but somehow the devils are controlling it. We learn that it probably only listens to the master that made him, which is probably why it's just sitting there since we killed Krusk. We strap Krusk's body to one of Riala's dire bears, since Ophelia does not want to desecrate the corpse. And we discuss the best way to meet up with our party, which is the way to head. And we decide to go north around the mountains as that may be the safest route. We head out. Thanks to Riala's skills, we were able to get by with no enemies noticing us. We find a good short rest spot. Valak comes out and asks why there's this dark aura around Kudo, and why he bears the mark of a raven. Ophelia immediately just calls Kudo over and bluntly asks why. Kudo shares that he talks with a boy that sees through the eyes of ravens. And Kudo shares a bit of his history here, and that he is only a 13-year-old turtle. There seems to be an accord that if Valak or Kudo lose control of themselves, then the Faded Fellowship will be the ones to end their suffering. While we talk, Clank looks through his contract, and at the end of the contract, notice something's of concern. While secretly looking through it, if the devil owner of the contract dies within the timeline, then the subject will die in 5 days. Clank chooses at this time to not share it with the party. After a short rest, we decide to head out more, go around the mountains again to the north, hugging them as we carefully move around without being noticed. And at 10 p.m., we decide to stop and make camp. During this long rest, the voice speaks to Ophelia again. It is bound to the Ion Stone, and its name is known as Detoris. It is a celestial that worships Pelor, but can it be trusted? Valak is not to be trusted, it warns, and seems to have himself tainted with a soul corrupted. It says that Valak will probably not have a good end to his life. Ophelia collects the group and shares his information with what she learned from Detoris. We agree to let Valak continue fighting for himself now that he has finally regained him, and we will deal with the aftermath of what may happen if the demon takes control. We choose to believe in the willpower of beings and hope for the best. Clank, meanwhile, seems very quiet, pensive. His movements are much slower, almost more deliberative. He cannot make eye contact with Ophelia, Rhea, and Kudo, simply looking off into the ground or off into the distance. And Clank seems to be lingering on things a bit more, staring into his rations, as Kudo prompts him to wonder what is going on. Clank just states that he wishes to leave this place and see Guyan again. He has concerns over his contract, but nothing is pressed now. During the night, later on, Clank does indeed share what the contract says. And while being realistic to the situation, knowing that his end may come soon, perhaps we can still save our good friend. A sending message is sent to Delania in the night, and she shares with us that the way is not safe. The way home is compromised, and she is captured within the ruins. There are some survivors, but Delania's group is captured. She asks us to help the survivors outside of town. We level up. 3rd of fall, or 63rd of fall. We make our way to this camp as fast as we can while still trying to be safe, and Kudo casts seeming on us so we can blend in with the group. Hopefully we can get in, save them, and get out. We disguise ourselves as bards, devils, and Cambian tricksters at 4 p.m., and this lasts for 16 hours. But as we approach the city, we see heads on spikes. It seems that this is a celestial party that was sent in without us, and it is a grim sight for the party as they approach a hastily built palisade around these ruins. As the party approaches, we are met with a devil that approaches to come talk to us. Ophelia quickly tries to cast some spells to help Kudo talk with them, but that just seems to set them on edge. However, Kudo tactfully talks with them to dissuade any of their fears. And against Ophelia's judgment, we decide to enter the city now, disguised, as Riala goes invisible and then decides to take Delania's head off the spike so we can talk to her later. Ophelia seems distraught over the fact that we could not save our friends in the camp, but she's able to hide it a little bit well as we continue walking further into the city looking for any clues in this hazardous place. Kudo does talk with some nearby warriors, hoping to get some information with them. They tell us that the attack happened in the morning, where they traveled, that the refugees or the survivors traveled to the north and then perhaps going towards the river. We then decided our best course of action would be to save the survivors. We ended up trading our magic item and a ruby. I think the grasp of coiling tattoo. As we travel out, a voice rings in our head, wishing for us to meet the commander at his tent. But we just ignore this voice. As it keeps calling out to us, we quickly head out of town. We meet back up with Riala and plan to follow the survivors and take out anyone else that could be tracking them, saving those that we can.
All right.
Nice.
Very good. So it is the 63rd of fall at 4 p.m. We'll pick things up. So you're outside the town, a little ways to the northwest. Yeah, what is the plan? I think you were looking to follow the trail, or look for a trail of where the, where your people may have gone, the remaining camp members.
Yeah, towards the river, I think.
Yes, that's what the scout told you. So I don't think we rolled that. I don't see a survival or perception check.
Let's track them down.
So I'm
I
guessing...
think,
yeah, we'd probably start with perception. Well, how far away from these ruins do you want to get before searching for tracks?
I mean,
Remember, every square is about an hour's journey.
it would be best to start right outside the ruins, because
That's where they left.
by an hour's travel, we probably might miss them completely.
Right, but there is also the issue of them looking for you to speak to their commander.
How long does it take to look for tracks?
If you're just kind of looking around outside the palisades, it probably wouldn't take that long.
Okay.
Can we keep going until we stop hearing the voice and then start searching?
Well, I think you've already done that because you kept going.
Oh, okay.
So you're probably about, I don't know, maybe like 500 feet from the town or so, or from the ruins. You're still close, but not right outside.
If it doesn't take too long, then maybe we should do it here.
Okay.
Let it be through.
There is some danger, but yeah, that's fine. You can start searching around. I'm going to roll to see how this goes.
Perception.
Right? Rhea and Ophelia.
Oh my god.
Okay.
3? What a bad roll.
Anyone can roll this if you're just looking around. This isn't something that would be limited to
God damn it.
2 people. Let's see. I'll roll for Rhea.
Oh, wow.
Let's see if Rhea can pull
Come
this
on,
out.
Rhea.
Pull us out, Rhea.
The head of the Celestial is distracting her. Well, hang on. I'm opening the sheet.
Can you cast guidance on her real quick? Sweet.
Okay. Perception.
I haven't heard you talk. You're probably muted because you got the baby, but...
So give me a D4 roll for at 13.
Nice.
So with a 17, she would find a set of tracks that looks like it includes some booted footprints. And as far as you've seen, the devils don't wear boots, most of them. So the Cambion do, but these look like they might be all booted.
Okay.
Making you think it was the Celestials and the Tieflings.
Sweet. Let's follow that.
Alright, so this one would be up to 2 people.
And
Perception?
Well, this would be survival.
Okay.
Oh, and let me... Actually, I forgot to roll to see if the city came looking for you.
And can we hide our tracks, as we move on?
So you can. It will slow you down a bit if you are trying to hide as you move. Or you can kind of leave someone behind as you get up ahead. But yeah, so far no one from the city has come out here or noticed you, it seems.
Okay. Maybe let's move, follow the tracks first out a ways, and then start covering the tracks when we're got some
I like
distance.
that idea. I was going to suggest very similar.
Alright, so who is working on the following of tracks? Which two of you?
You have survival, Ophelia?
I do. Not great, but I do.
I
Well,
think actually Rhea is the best at survival.
And I think Rhea's also really, really good at like sneaking.
Yep.
She is. Yeah, she's good at it.
I think she's by far our best stealth person with Clank, and then let's have Kudo and I roll survival.
Alright, so she is going to. Oh, you two are rolling survival? So what's she
Right.
doing?
Are we actually trying to move stealthily? I think we're just trying to run out for one square and then start moving stealthily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you have her do survival,
Yeah.
Okay.
And you.
and me. Okay. Oh,
Alright, so yeah, you are able to follow these tracks. It's not too hard, actually, as there's a good amount of them. Moving north a bit. Who are you? You said you were leaving someone behind to try to hide your tracks, or you just moving slowly?
Now.
we hide them while we're going.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just kind of move slower.
What check is that?
It would be survival again to hide your tracks.
Oh.
So I think tracking is more important than hiding tracks. So I would say still Rhea and Ophelia on tracking, and myself and Clank on obscuring covering tracks.
Yeah,
That's smart.
I would say you could also. There's an argument to be made for stealth, but I think it's mostly survival to hide your trail.
Unless Clank has room in his inventory.
As well.
Oh, I think I'm lacking the broom. I'll have to add that to my list of things to put in. I have everything else on the list beside the
Clank,
broom.
you didn't do that. Oh.
Sweep.
Alright.
Sweep. Alright.
So can I roll a stealth for this, or
I'm gonna say it's survival. I don't think stealth would
Survival.
help as much.
cool? I'm going to use a Kenku recall to get advantage.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright, and let's see. So you got a 21, Ophelia.
Also,
Yeah.
I will say that Kudo's robe is like oversized and it drags along the ground, so cover his tracks naturally.
Oh yeah, just kind of doesn't actually make a whole bunch of drag tracks. It sweeps up behind him.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That checks out. All right,
Perfectly.
give me a deception check. Just kidding. All right. So you are hiding your trail as you go. Okay. Huh. All right. So as you are moving, you think you see some demons up ahead flying in the direction of the group. They're pretty far off still. You're not sure they've seen you yet. What do you want to do? They look kind of like rocks, but they're a lot bigger as they're getting closer.
Hide.
One have a pike in its mouth.
No.
If there's no pike, then hide. If there's a pike, we fight.
I agree with Clank. Let's find some cover and hide.
All right. Give me some stealth checks.
That's Rhea.
And luckily, yeah, because you rolled so well on your survival, they didn't see you yet.
That's everybody rolls, and then the 2 highest, or the whatever.
With the 5 of you, it would be the top 3 rolls. So I'll roll
Okay.
for Ophelia.
Or
I'm not gonna bother with Balak.
oh, you guys are gonna have to cover my ass.
Okay.
That with the armor.
Not bad at all.
A 2? Oh, all right.
No, I got a 15 with heavy armor.
Oh, did I not see you
Nice.
roll?
I rolled 18, 15.
Oh, I see. Oh, Riala's on point. All
There
right.
she is.
So, yeah, there are five of you with Balak. I guess I should roll for him. You guys are already doing pretty good. But let's see. Stealth. Oh man. All right.
Ooh.
So 18 is the low roll. Alright, so the creatures get closer. The group quickly taking cover to avoid being spotted. And as they get closer, you would get a better look at them. They're not flying as fast as rocks, but yeah, as they get closer, it does seem like they are larger creatures.
The fuck is that? That thing can fly?
Yeah, surprisingly well for as big as it is.
In this tiny little wing?
Yeah, so the 2 of them are flying over. They do not... Actually, before I say that, do they have any type of way of still detecting you? No, so they would go flying over, kind of looking around the landscape, but they don't seem to notice the group, and then vanish into the horizon behind you. Alright, so you continue, I assume? Balak would say, yeah, Alfeshni or nothing we want to be fighting. Those things are dangerous.
Yeah, we gotta avoid them.
Yeah, we're not trying to get in a scrap right now. Is it more not because we don't fear them, but we just don't want to draw attention from the devils that might be pursuing us?
Alright, so the group continues. And at this point, you would see a cave up ahead, which appears to be where the tracks are headed towards.
Well, we keep going.
Okay. Are you entering the cave?
Yeah, sure.
So, as you get closer to it, it appears like there's a whole bunch of this odd-looking slime around the cave. It's a little bit strange.
Clank.
Oh, great.
What do you make of, or maybe Clank or Rhea might know?
Yeah. Look at
I
this
actually-
slime more closely.
Lou, I have a question here. Before Clank looks, I have a green slime vial.
Ooh,
From, what was it? Oh God, was it the manor? The haunted chapel? I can't remember where I got it.
It could have
I
been.
pull it out.
I think so.
Pull it out
Maybe
though,
Wizard.
and I look.
All right. It does look very similar to the green slime from your vial.
Oh,
So this would be the shit that caused it when you touched it to lose our memories or go crazy, right? Am I thinking of the right stuff?
No, green slimes are acidic. They just dissolve you.
oh,
Yeah, no, this doesn't cause you to go crazy.
Well, what are we doing in this cave? We're just trying to get cover, right? We don't need to go deeper.
No, we're
Well,
looking for the party.
The tracks lead into the cave.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
you think they might be using this to hide out?
Well, if we can safely avoid touching the slime while progressing, that would be great.
All right.
I pull out my continual light rock and I cast a light spell, so we can look through as we're going in deeper into this cave.
All
Kudo
right.
also casts light.
So you
Let me look at this slime. The slime. See if I know anything about it. Would that be
Go for
nature?
it.
Sorry. Go
on the
ahead.
cave wall.
Yeah.
Guess give me an investigation check. Okay.
Oh. The best.
I mean, if it seems very much like just green slime. You know that
Yeah.
it
Well-
is dangerous because it can fall from the ceiling on someone and dissolve them. And just in general, you want to avoid touching it because it's acidic.
Kudo pulls his hood up when Clank says that.
Okay.
Swear, do I have protection from poison, guys?
One person, right?
Oh,
Oh, this isn't
I don't know.
poison. This is acid.
Yeah.
never mind. I just say, yeah, don't worry about it.
We just gotta be careful, is all. Okay.
All right.
Like, it might be good to progress and, like, keep our eye on the ceiling and try to find, like, a safer path through, is basically it.
All right. So you enter into the tunnel. Alright, so it's a little bit dark, but like you said, you do your light spell. Is anyone else using any type of light magic?
Kudo.
And I'll use one of my light rocks, 5 foot, 5 foot, or 5 foot, 10 foot.
Alright, so Kudo's doing a light spell. Nophelia's as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Just because I'm feeling a little uneasy, I am going to cast an emboldening bond,
Okay.
Thank you.
and I'm going to pull it on everybody, including Rhea.
Alright, so you give everyone emboldening bond. As you enter into this cave. So the tracks appear to head north from here. You do see more of the slime in this cave, and unfortunately it is harder to see at some points. Just due to the dim light.
North, you said?
Yeah.
I'll let Ophelia lead. I'll stay close.
Okay.
I don't know why I have an aura up, but we'll keep it. I like it.
So
Which way did tracks go?
you would see on the rock here, these rocks, it looks like almost, well, it looks kind of like there's some slime coming through it, like bubbling through the rocks. It's moving more than you would expect it to. You don't usually see...
I cast Spirit
Oh,
Guardians.
Alright, roll for initiative.
It's fucking, the stalagmite thing.
God,
The roper.
you get a emboldening bond on your initiative rolls too.
Okay, thank you. Emboldening bond. Sweet. Man, classic roper.
It's not working. Just roll like this. All right. So you begin casting as the green slime suddenly shoots a tendril out towards you.
Oh, what the fuck?
This is not actually
It went
green
first?
slime.
Well, it's not a roper either.
So sorry, it would have. Wait, what just happened?
Proper turn order at the top.
Damn.
Initiative 18 for Clank. The creature had 22.
Oh wow.
I think mine should be 21 because I rolled a 3 on
He-
my emboldening
Frank's
bond.
21.14. Kudo is 21.11.
All right. So you would get to go first as you finish your spell, taking your action. Anything else?
Nope. That's gonna be it. No, I see this dude coming out, right?
Yeah, so suddenly this slime has a bunch of eyes that open on it. As it reveals itself to not actually be a green slime.
I panic and go, "What the fuck? Get this thing away from me!" As I cast telekinetic on it and push it away from the feet. I don't like it.
So a strength save, right?
Yeah, DC 20 now, buddy.
Okay.
Oh no, I think this one's different, right? 8 plus, what is it? 8 plus 4 is 12 plus
Plus your
spellcasting modifier.
charisma or wisdom.
Alright, so you shove it back one.
Okay. All right. I see that thing getting shoved back one, and I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Okay. You think it is still threatening you right here. It has a 15-foot reach. So
Oh,
if
what
you
the
move
fuck?
Back, you're going to take an oppie.
Oh, okay. Well, then I am not going to move back.
Okay. And I guess I should bring out Alec and Riala too. So they would be here.
Oh, if Balak's gonna fight, can I put the emboldening bond on Balak instead of Rhea?
I guess if you want, sure.
It makes more sense to have it on him because he's a tank.
Okay. Alright, so that would be it for you, I believe, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be it for me.
Alright, so you shove this thing back as your radiant energy starts to affect it. So it would fail its wisdom save. So what does it take?
I did upcast it to level 4, so that is how many? Hold on, sorry, Lou. I'm not
4d8.
entirely- 48. Okay. Bam.
Alright, so it takes 15 radiant. As it flails a bit. And then it will shoot some tendrils towards you. 3 slimy tendrils come flying out.
Oh god.
Trying to smack you around. Give me a wisdom save. DC 18.
I'm an emboldening bond it.
Okay. So you resist this thing as you start to hear a buzzing noise all around you.
Oh no.
Luckily, it doesn't seem to do anything to you. So yeah, it throws its 3 tentacles towards you. First one is going to be a 18, which I believe misses. Second tentacle. 17 will miss as well. Ooh, but a 26 on the third tentacle, I think, is going to strike you.
That is going to hit.
Alright, so the tentacle slaps you, doing 22 acid damage.
Holy shit! That does a lot of damage.
Yeah, give me a concentration check.
Oh, because my thing, right? Or is it its spell thing?
It's for your, your Spirit Guardians.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So DC
Con check?
11, which luckily you would make.
Why's my con so low?
Alright, so that is going to end its turn. When suddenly, behind you, another one of these things appears. Coming from the slime that you thought was just normal green slime. It's going to move here and whip some tentacles out. So it's going to go for Balak.
Stay strong, Balak.
So 18 will strike him. Fortunately, he can't use Morden's armor on himself.
I am going to... Hold on. Before I do this, Lou, real quick, I need to check something. Never mind, I don't do it.
Okay. So he is struck for 14 acid. Putting him to... he's already slightly wounded, so that puts him to wounded. Second attack is Balak as well. Striking him again for another 17. Just going to put him to badly wounded. And a third attack. 20 will strike him a third time. Yeah.
That third time, I will use. I'm going to use a sorcery point to cast Silvery Barb psionically.
Okay. So you spend your reaction attempting to have him miss, and who gets advantage?
Advantage will go to Ophelia, I think. Yeah.
Alright, so Ophelia has advantage on her next roll. Reroll, unfortunately, is going to be a 20, so that's still going to hit him.
I will use my reaction, and I'm going to take the damage.
Alright, so you...
I was gonna do that.
Oh, well, you can do it then.
Poof over... Well, you said it first. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't take it back.
Not how it works.
So
That's kind of how it works.
you poof over, taking 16 acid. Which, luckily, you took, because that would have dropped him. Give me another concentration. Which, actually, I don't think you can fail.
You have advantage on this now.
I can't fail it because I have 10, yeah.
Okay. So that is it for that one. Riala goes. She has to make a wisdom save. At the start of her turn. Alright, so she makes it. She says, these are definitely not slimes. As she says, Balak, get someplace safe. She is going to cast a spell of some kind. Probably a healing. What is she going to
It
cast?
also has totems too.
It's true. Let me see, how many totems does she have left?
That should be her first totem. It is once per short rest.
Basically free. And Matt plays a good shepherd druid, so if you want to reduce the
Is it one per short rest?
well, they regain all their wild shapes per short rest. So
Oh,
use
the
wild-
totem doesn't use a. It's not a wild shape.
The totem is once per short rest.
Oh, okay.
So then she would have a spirit totem. Yeah, I guess she. Now you know what? She's not sure what's gonna pop up in here, so she's gonna wait on that. So she's just gonna start off with some healing. She doesn't know if we're gonna get a short rest. Is this your first encounter for the day?
Basically, yeah. First fight.
Yeah.
I don't think she pressed the long rest button, so let me do that.
She probably didn't level up either.
Because she wasn't here last time, right?
She hasn't been here
No.
for over a month.
Yeah. Okay. So he will. What's she gonna do? All right. She's gonna move over this way. Cast Cure Wounds. Fortunately, her sheet takes a long time to open. I should stop while even minimizing it. Alright, so she's going to cast Cure Wounds at second level. Alright, so she would do 2d8 plus 5, I believe. So 11. Healing him for a bit. And that is going to be it for her. Alright. Kudo. I need a wisdom save.
Is it charms or frightened?
It is not, no.
I'll use Enfolding Bond.
Okay. Ooh. So that
Oh, no.
probably not going to matter. Alright, so you are affected by the confusion effect of this thing. The buzzing gets very loud in your head. And you have... Let's see... Oh, but you failed by 5 or more. So instead, you're subject to the confusion spell. Okay. So... Give me a D8 roll. Let's see what happens.
Oh, God.
Well and good tonight.
Okay, so 1. Give me a D4 roll.
Jesus. Stop
You
it.
punch us to heal us.
There's a lot of and if statements in the confusion. Alright, so you are just going to run straight west into this wall here for your turn. And you just, like, stop there and look around. Just not sure what just happened. And that'll be it for you. Clank. I need a wisdom save. Oh,
Cool.
and sorry, you would get a wisdom save at the end of your turn, Kudo.
I'm gonna use
To try to
No, I'm
drop
not
the
gonna.
confusion. DC is 18.
Can't use it. You can only use it once per round. Or once per turn.
okay, but
Oh, for Matt, yeah.
I was thinking of using what do you call it?
Your sorcery points.
The story. No, the
Oh yeah.
Insight.
Oh, insight point? Yeah, so you can spend up to
It's,
3 of those.
advantage or something.
Insight gives you +2 per point spent.
Okay.
You can
Now,
spend up to
I
3
use
of
one
them.
insight. Let's try it.
Okay. Oh!
Ah,
Alright, so unfortunately that is still not going to be enough.
okay.
You are confused. Go ahead, Clank.
I'm gonna use 1 insight point as well,
Okay.
and then emboldening bond.
Okay.
So 15
So
plus
plus.
D4.
Yep. So you need a 3.
Ah,
Alright,
looks
so.
like I'm using Flash of Genius.
Alright.
Nice.
So, with the Flash of Genius, that's your reaction, right?
Yes.
Okay, that will be enough. So you are unaffected for the time being.
I'm gonna run up to this one
Alright,
and begin engaging it.
so its tendrils kind of whip towards you, but you go first. You rush it.
Nice.
I assume that hits.
Yeah, 27 would strike it. So there is a crackle, thunder energy, which it is not resistant to, so it does take full damage. Okay, second attack.
It's still up.
Oh yeah, it's barely even wounded. 17 is its AC, so that strikes again. For another 12 points.
Oh
of
man,
thunder.
you're throwing me off with these new wounded symbols. I thought it was at half health. My
No,
bad.
the 1 is normal wound, 2 is half health,
Yeah.
3 is, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it. I understand my mistake.
No worries.
I forgot. I forgot.
So it is also taunted by you as your turn ends.
Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I have a bonus action. Cool.
Alright, so Balak is going to have to make a wisdom save.
He has a emboldening bond. Not that it matters.
Alright. So he is definitely failing and under the effect of confusion. He rolled pretty well. So he at least it's D10. So now he is never mind, he's just gonna stand there for his turn, confused. Alright, Ophelia.
Alright. I am going to bonus action and rip that one to the north. To me. Into my aura. Next to Clank.
Alright, so you attempt to pull it.
DC 20.
Strength save. Did you say it was 18?
20. No, because it's 8 plus proficiency bonus plus ability modifier. So, and I have a 20 now with Amulet of the Devout. It would have been 17. But
Amulet of Devout doesn't.
Yeah, that doesn't. That's not a
Okay.
clerical spell.
17. 17 then.
Okay, so it would resist. It rolls an 18 on its strength save.
Okay. Well, hearing that, I was trying to ask that before. Sorry, I was like hoping that because
Yeah, no worries.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I am going to. What do I do here, dude? I have advantage, right?
Yes, on your next roll.
Okay.
Oh,
well, then
and
I
actually, yeah, that would be a wisdom save because I forgot it's the beginning of your turn.
I gotta do it again.
Yeah, every turn you gotta make it.
Fuck. Okay, so I get advantage on my wisdom save.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm not gonna use Emboldened Bond.
Alright, so 23 would make it. Or sorry, 20.
So not using. Yeah. Okay. Then I am going to look at that one to the north. That seems like we're gonna focus fire that one down. I am going to cast a guiding bolt
Alright.
at level 2.
Alright, yeah, 30 will definitely strike it. Blasting it with more radiant energy. 14 plus 5 is going to be 23. Okay?
22?
Or 22, yeah. Can't math right now. So it is lit up as you strike it, granting advantage to the next attack on it.
I am then going to. They're just slightly too far apart. I'm going to end my turn there.
Okay. The Alkalith goes. Well, it definitely doesn't want to go into your aura, so it's just going to whip Matt a bunch. Several tendrils come flying at Clank.
Disadvantage. Oh, disadvantage against other people, not
Other
Clank.
people, yeah. Alright. Let me just check something. Okay. So, first attack. 26, I assume, is going to hit you.
That is, yes.
Alright, so you are struck for 17 acid. He is melting your armor a little bit. Second attack. 18 will miss you. You dodge to the side. And a third tentacle will slap against your shield, causing some burning on that.
Oh, can I use it? Oh no, I can't use the reaction. I already did. My bad. Kidding.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
That's fine. So you took your 17 acid, and that is going to finish the creature's turn. The second one starts in your aura, so it has to...
Oh my god.
I thought you said ooh for some reason.
Ooh.
This is the,
Look at
you're in
you.
the yogurt. I heard ooh, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Ooh.
Alright, so it rolls a 16 failing, as it is seared for 5.
Do crushing damage.
It's not very smart, so it's just going to angrily swing at you instead of continuing to go for your ally. So it does some more tentacle attacks. Oh, that would be a crit.
Yikes. Crit against who?
Against
Ophelia.
Ophelia.
I will Silvery Barbs that. Can I do that? Even confused?
Oh, you're confused. Right.
But
Let me double check that. Let's see.
I think it just does stuff on my
Can't
turn.
take bonus actions or reactions. Nope, so you
Oh,
can't.
that's not great.
You're just like looking around like, huh? Alright. Finally I can crit someone. So I have to remember this. This is how I get crits on the party. I just confuse Kudo. Alright. think this is the first crit I've successfully landed in like 5 games. All right. Ha! All right, Ophelia, you were struck for 31 acid.
Oh no.
Ouch.
That would be a DC 15 concentration.
I will use emboldening bond on that.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, you luckily hold your spell, and the third tendril slaps against your shield as you block it. That's it for the Alkalith. Riala needs to make a wisdom save. Okay, so she's alright. So she is going to... Alright, maybe she will start using her big guns. These things seem like they're not playing around, especially because of how wounded you are. So, as a bonus action, she will summon her totem. Placing it here.
Which thing is it?
I think that's a bonus action.
It is.
Okay. Now, Ophelia, what can I do for you?
Is it a unicorn, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I think she's gonna go unicorn totem.
We need to wear our uniforms.
Uniform totem.
Or unicorn uniforms.
Yeah.
Thanks for explaining that one to me. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're welcome, buddy. Sometimes I know it's a little tough to listen. I'm sorry my dad jokes are in dad manners. Try better.
Try harder. Alright. I guess... Okay, but that wouldn't benefit from unicorn totem. So she'll do... For now, she'll just do a... 2 of you are wounded. 3 of you are wounded. So yeah, she'll step here, staying in its range, and do a Cure Wounds on Ophelia. This one she'll do at first level, since it would ping on everyone. Alright. Have to fix some of these macros. So Ophelia would heal for is that 5 plus 4, 9 to you. Then everyone in the totem is going to heal for another, I'm going to say 8, but let me click on the totem to see what it actually does.
I think it's her level. So it'd be 9 now?
Well, I still have to level her up, so it'd be 8 for the time being. Because I don't know how she's going to want to level. Oh, and she's a life cleric. So plus another 3. I forgot she took that level. So you gain 11 plus 8, 19, and everyone else gains 8.
Can we get give Balak that +3 from the previous heal?
Yes, sure. Give me 3. Alright, so that is going to be her. Kudo.
Alright, let's try this again. I'm going to use Emboldening Bond.
Well,
and
you don't have to roll again until the end of your turn. You're just still under the Confuse spell, so a D10.
Okay.
Until you break the Confuse spell. 4. Alright, so you just kind of stand there still staring at the wall.
Now I can use the stuff or whatever. Do I make a save at the end?
So yeah, at the end of your turn, you get another wisdom save.
And can I use an insight point again?
Yes.
Alright, so emboldening bond, insight point.
Okay. So, so 12 plus D4. No, that's not gonna be enough. Kudo is feeling the sting of CC, one that I am familiar with because of him.
This is bullshit.
Why is this what the creatures always feel like? Staring there like, what is going on? Clank. Wisdom save.
I don't want to do that. But I'm going to use Emboldening Bond on this. And I guess I will also use 1 inspiration point. But I am running low, friends.
No, it's not concentration. If you fail by enough, you're confused. Usually, like, you just get a little muddled, but you guys rolled really bad on your save. All right, so you're fine, luckily. What are you gonna do?
I am going to continue punching the guy in front of me.
All right.
Or attempting to.
So you can
Oh, and advantage.
Oh, look at that. So yeah, you punch the slimy demon right in the face.
Take that for less damage than all of my other rolls.
Don't you get a D6? Lightning?
So that's only when I'm using the lightning launcher.
The launcher.
I am in my armor or the defender mode, so I am using thunder gauntlets instead.
Okay. So that would do 11 second attack. Yeah, 25 strikes again. No
For
longer advantage.
same amount.
Another 11.
I swear, my
All right.
crits are the most disappointing thing ever. How high is the ceiling?
In here, it's about between 10 and 15 feet.
Cool. And well, I guess I am going to spread out. I've seen this thing have a 15-foot range, so I'll scoot over here,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn. And I'm going to pray that nothing comes from behind me.
All right. So Balak starts his turn confused. Rolls a 5. All right. So yeah, he's unfortunately going to stand there again. New round, Ophelia. Yeah, you and Balak are both drooling.
Okay, I'm gonna try to rip this dude into my aura
Oh.
again.
You gotta do a wisdom save first.
No, okay. Emboldening bond.
Okay.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
Oh!
Alright, so yeah, you resist, and you're gonna try to pull him.
Yeah, get him in here.
So
Get over here.
So 16 is gonna fail,
Yes.
as he is pulled in.
Ah!
Oof.
Nice, much better.
Searing him for 22 and pushing him into wounded. Alright, anything else?
Oh, yes, I have more.
Okay.
I am now going to. I guess. Do I risk it for the damage? I'm gonna risk it. Toll the dead. Hopefully these things aren't immune to necrotic.
Alright, so
I'm gonna blessed strikes that too. Oh, I should call that after. Sorry.
So it is gonna fail. Yeah, so it fails and it takes how much?
2d12 and a d8.
Yeah.
2d12 necrotic, and a d8 radiant.
Okay, so
Damn.
24.
That's a big hole to hit.
Alright, so it is burned fairly, or is withered and seared, putting it to a 3rd level of wound.
It took the full damage from necrotic, I'm
Yes.
assuming? Okay, good.
So it was withered by the attack as well as seared.
I see. I'm picking up what you're laying down. Yeah. Then I am going to keep standing here and end my turn.
Okay, so the Alkalith will start its turn in your aura. Does not seem very good at wisdom saves, and yeah, it will fail. Taking another 25. Youch.
Nice.
Alright, so yeah, it's gonna start whipping again. Whipsh. Whipsh. What's your AC? So luckily, its attacks will both just miss you. Or all 3 of them will miss you. Not by much, though. The second one will attempt to do the same, sending more tentacles at you from the other side.
Huzzah! Oh, only 13.
Okay. So, wisdom save on that one. 19? No, but that will still fail. So it would take 13 damage. Putting the first bit of damage on that, or second bit of damage on that thing. So first 2 attacks miss, but I believe a 26 will hit you.
Yes, that will.
Tendril. Okay. So it slaps you for 19 acid.
Oof.
Alright, that is it for the
I was
Alkalith.
muted. I wanted to take that for him,
Oh,
but I was muted.
yeah, sure. So go ahead, spend your reaction and take 19.
And I'll poof it over here.
It's over. Okay.
And Mikey, you get to keep that 19.
Thanks, buddy.
So,
No problem,
Riala,
pal.
I think she's gonna try to finish. Well. Yeah, I think she will. She'll do another 1st level cure to ping everyone a bunch. So she does a cure on Ophelia. Can I access? No, I can't. Alright, so Cure Wounds, level 2, or level 1. Which I forget. Do have to just roll for that. So 7 is going to be 9 points of healing to Ophelia, and everyone in the aura gains another 8.
Plus her little 3 thing, is that still included?
Yeah, I included that.
Okay.
Okay, so that is her action. And she will stay where she is, ending her turn. Oh, I have to roll. a
Balak
wisdom
getting his
save.
heals too?
Yeah, I'm healing him.
Okay, he's still at 3. I'm just curious.
That technically would have put him at 2. Forgot to roll wisdom for her. Oh. Well, 12. Say she emboldening bonded. So she might not have done that heal. I might be a liar. 13. Oh, nope, she's confused. That's too low. So minus that healing. Sorry, everyone. So that would just be the 9 Well, 17 from Ophelia, and everyone else would take the would lose that 8. Okay, so she has to roll. I swear to God, if she rolls a 10, I'm gonna be annoyed. Nope, so she just stands there. Kudo. D10 roll. Okay, D4 roll. Let's see. So you are gonna walk back this way, which will give this one an oppie on you.
Okay.
So it's gonna slap at you as you're walking around. Nope, 14 is gonna miss. So it just swings in your direction, but you're waddling too quick and it misses you.
How many insight points can I use that in a session?
Up to, well, you can use as many as you want. You can use up to 3 per roll.
Okay.
So you can use up to 3 insight points in one roll if you want. And I'll give you one because I feel bad that you're being picked on by these things. You're being bullied, so you can get an
Billy,
insight point.
why are you feeling bad? Because I do this all the time to you.
I know, but I'm the DM, so I could take it.
Okay. But it's okay. I understand these things. I will use 2 insight points.
Okay, so plus 4.
Leaving me with 1, and I will use the emboldening bond as well.
Okay. Oh, there you go. 18 is enough, even without the EB. So
Okay, cool.
that would make it so you are not confused at the end of your turn.
All right.
Clank. Wisdom save.
This shall require an emboldening bond. And I am going to use my last insight point
Okay.
and pray it works. Nope, not going to work. Not going to
Alright.
work.
That is a bad fail, so you would indeed
That's a
be
very bad fail. Could I use a story point to re-roll that?
You can. That'll be your 1 per
Yeah.
encounter, but you can. Or, sorry, 1 per
I'm-
day.
I'm going to do that.
It's a good
And
symbol
with
for
EB?
confused. Maybe this one. Yeah, I'll use the eye as confused.
Alright,
Alright,
17.
so that's better. But yeah, you would still fail. Instead of becoming confused, though, because you rolled high enough. Let's see. You hear buzzing. You have disadvantage on your next attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. So just one
Cool.
roll has disadvantage.
Well, if that's the case, I am going to run up to this dude
Okay.
and attempt to punch him at disadvantage.
Nope. First attack will miss. As you're
I will
again
try again.
a little confused by the buzzing. 22 will strike on the second, though. Blasting him for another 8 thunder. But he
Yay!
is still alive. Anything else? Is that it?
Lost your audio.
I'm muted. Why did that happen? I said, I'm going to scoot back and try to draw him further into Ophelia's aura.
Okay.
And that'll be my...
So you're you giving him an oppie?
He's got 15 feet range, doesn't he?
Oh,
I
right.
thought he had 50
Yeah,
foot reach.
no, that is true. So yeah, never mind. You're still in his
Uh-huh.
range. All right, so Balak will. Poor Balak. He hasn't got. Oh, rolls a 10. He acts normally this turn. So he is gonna be like, "You goddamn bastard, get out of my head!" And he is going to. Ooh. What is he gonna do? Yeah, I guess he'll move up to this one. Hit him with Moradin's brand as his bonus action. So he's concentrating on that. And he will do a mace attack. Oh, but what a bad roll. So now the creature is going to dodge the mace. At the end of his turn, he gets another wisdom save to drop the confusion, which he will unfortunately fail. Alright, new round, Ophelia.
Okay,
Wisdom
now that this
save.
dude finally... Oh, yeah, wisdom save. Emboldening
Now
bond.
you know how it feels.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Wisdom save. Alright, no, you resist.
I'm very wisdomous.
Very wisdomous.
I'm going to go out of this dude's range now because he has no reaction. And then I'm going to be like, get over here. Rip him back into my aura.
Alright, so strength save. 21 will succeed. And you deduce he has magic resist. Because he fails his strength save, but your magic just doesn't affect him. Because he rolled a 5, but then the 21 for advantage.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to my other spot to make sure they're both still in the aura. I am going to the dude up to the north. Do the same thing. Toll the dead. Blessed.
Alright. So wisdom save. 17 will fail, so he is affected.
Oh my gosh. It's only 1d12. Let me roll one more. Oh, it's still awful.
Alright, so that is actually enough to put it into the dying state.
All right.
Alright, so it is down. No longer confusing, but the other one still is. Anything else?
Nah, dude, I'm making sure this dude stays in my aura so he gets slapped while he's passed out.
Okay, so on your turn, the creature is seared and dies. Yep. So the other one is to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
15 will fail. So he would take 18 points of damage. It's kind of annoyed at Balak, but it's more angry at you because you keep searing it, so it's going to send more tendril attacks at you.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Alright, so one of the slaps hits with a 22 exactly.
I'm gonna use my reaction and I'm going to take it.
Alright, so you poof over, getting tentacle slapped for 20 acid. Psh.
And I use this as my reaction.
Yes.
Guessing. 20 or 22?
20 acid. I think don't you have to teleport in range of the creature or just adjacent to her?
Just within 5 feet of me,
Oh,
anywhere.
okay. Gotcha.
Oh,
Alright.
you're gonna go.
So that is going to be it for the Alkalith, ending its turn. Riala, being confused, is going to stand there and do nothing. At the end of her turn, she makes a wisdom save. Oh. Nope, she is still confused. Kudo, wisdom save.
Oh, lordy.
Oh, God.
It's good while it lasted.
I will use my last insight point.
Okay, +2.
I'm down to 0, and I'm going to use Emboldening Bond. It's a weakness for some of us, not for the cleric.
Ophelia is just kind of soloing them while you're all just drooling. Oh, look at that. You got it.
Yes.
All right, so you shake your head. Goddamn buzzing.
Now, what happens if I summon something and it gets to act on its turn, right? It doesn't get hit by the confused immediately, does it?
Well, when it starts its turn, if it's in the range of the confuse, it would get hit by it. Because this happens at the start of its turn. But you're not sure. The eyes on this thing are what's causing the confusion, you think. But you're not sure how far it extends from the creature. Not without like some kind of knowledge check.
Okay. And the eyes are pointing in all directions. Is that the case?
Yeah, they're just sort of looking around. It's not like meeting their gaze. Like, it's not a gaze attack, but you think the energy, like the magic, is coming off the creature's eyes. Because you only started noticing it when they opened up. Because you were walking past these slimes and not being affected by them.
Oh. Well, this might be bad, but let's just try it. I'm going to cast Summon Aberration, but I'm going to use my sorcery points to do it without a spell component.
Okay.
So that will cost me 4 sorcery points, bringing me down to 8 sorcery points total. 4 sorcery points total, and I'm going to use an additional sorcery point to extend it.
Okay.
So then I have it for 2 hours. And let me bring out. I'm going to make a. Did it seem like it was a certain range that the confusion had to be at?
You're not sure, because so far everyone's been affected by it.
Okay. Well, let's just try something. Where is the thing? I'm trying to find a slot.
It's under summons. Do you have a slot one?
Oh, you didn't make it for me. I have this guy. Hold on, that's not where I'm placing him. I like to change it to a slot, but
Okay.
worry about that picture later. Can I place him over here?
Yeah, just within 90 feet of it.
Okay. And now it's his turn, so he needs to make a wisdom save.
I'm not sure. Do you know what type of creature this is? Oh, it's an aberration. Okay. Yeah, it would have to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Oh. Alright, so D10 roll.
Shit.
As he becomes confused. It just appears and is like, ah, and then just immediately is confused. 4. So yeah, it for now is going to stand there. Is this a concentration for you?
It is now.
Okay, so you're concentrating on it.
And
Yeah.
I'm not within 15 feet of the thing, so I'm just gonna move away.
Okay.
Actually, I won't go too far because, yeah, who knows what else I run into. That's my turn. Sorry.
All right. Clank.
I assume I have a wisdom save to make.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to use Emboldening Bond on this.
Ooh, you need a 2. But at least you're not going to get confused, no matter what. Yeah, so you are unaffected this turn.
Ha ha ha. I will run up to this thing.
Okay.
I think I am just gonna punch it.
All right, so Thunder Fist, yeah, 25 strikes it for 8 points.
Cool.
Second attack.
Yeah. I'll just again.
Oh, yeah, 27 strikes as well. So you can always see the calendar at the very top of the journal. You want to see the time. So 10 more points of damage. Another thunderous punch. Alright.
Cool.
Anything else?
Yeah. I'm gonna scoot around to the other side of it.
Okay. So Balak goes, still confused. For his turn, he is going to... Let's see. He's going to go east.
Is there a way to show his rolls for his saving throws?
Didn't I
To
show
know
it?
if I can.
Oh,
No.
Well, he doesn't get a save till the end of his turn,
Cool.
because he's affected
Cool.
by confusion.
Okay.
So at the beginning of his turn, he's just confused. So he just
Yeah.
rolls to see what he does. Alright, so this thing's going to whip at him as he goes over there. But luckily it will
It already
miss him.
used its reaction, didn't it? Mark,
Oh, what?
the thing. It's marked as using its reaction.
Yeah, I just used it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
I
it
thought
just
it was marked
whipped at
beforehand.
him.
My bad. Cool.
So at the end of Balak's turn, we'll make his wisdom save. Because, yeah, the thing did miss him.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Oh.
9. Nope, so he's still confused. Ophelia. Wisdom save.
Yeah. I know. Here we go. Emboldening Bond, no surprise.
Okay, luckily that will make it. 18.
I move up 5 feet, telekinetic, rip him, get over here.
Alright, so strength save. Nope, 5 will fail. He's pulled in.
Rah.
Doing a wisdom, which I don't even know if he can make this. Nope, fails, so he takes another 21.
Alright, and then
Yeah,
I am going to toll the dead.
dong. Okay,
Keep going with it.
so another wisdom save.
Whose wisdom is now?
Alright, so that is a fail. As you wither and sear him for 27. And that will push him into the 2 levels of wounds territory. Anything else?
No, I'll just keep hanging out here. I think I'm pretty good.
Okay. The Alkalith goes. He is going... Huh?
Make a wisdom save.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say he is going to make a wisdom save until I was rudely interrupted.
Nice saying it back. You know, I gotta get it in.
So he fails, taking another 20. He will whip you some more. Again, not being the smartest thing. Alright, 23, I believe, will strike you.
Yep.
Tentacle for 21 acid.
Dude, this dude fucking whips.
Third attack will just miss you. It doesn't seem like averting your eyes does anything.
Are you making concentration checks?
Me?
I have been in.
She is.
Me.
Though she's not marked as concentrating, but yeah.
Sorry, I shouldn't. My bad. I'll mark it now.
But yeah, 21, I don't think you can fail because that's only a DC 10. So that is it for the Alkalith. Rhea, who is still confused, is going to just stand there. Okay. Kudo. Oh, and she gets a save.
Okay. Have them make a freaking save again.
Yep. Oh,
Emboldening Bond.
close. Alright, so Kudo holds his sanity.
Alright.
Get 'em.
I'm gonna throw a firebolt at it.
Alright, you blast it with fire. AC is 17, so that will miss, unfortunately.
Alright. I
So
did
you
call
kind of-
Emboldening Bond on the other thing.
Slithers
And then-
around it.
The thing goes after me. The
Oh,
slot.
actually, hang on a sec. Oh, that's right. No, okay. Sorry. No, I just... Ophelia pulled it because I think you were out of range of its ability. But I remember, yeah, she pulled it closer. So go ahead.
Ah,
What's that?
Are you doing anything else?
That's the D10 for the slot.
Oh, the Slod. 5. He is standing there.
God damn.
He just kind of looks around like, why am I here? Alright, Clank.
I'll move over here if possible.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Ha ha. I will say, come back here, friend.
You'll say wisdom
You are not
save.
my friend. Yeah, he will. I'll use Emboldening Bond.
No!
Oh, that's not
Nice.
gonna help me.
Very low. Yeah.
Oh,
so you-
wait. Emboldening Bond plus, let's see how this goes.
Can you get that up to a 13?
Oh, nope, I cannot get a 6 up to a 13.
Alright, so you become confused. D10.
Uh-oh.
Alright, no, you just drool for your turn.
That's sad.
Alright, Balak is...
Did it
oh,
move again?
Balak rolls a 10. It did not move yet, though. So Balak
Okay.
gets to act... Okay, you know what? It's like, you're gonna keep screwing with this. He's gonna cast a guiding bolt at it. Phew. Hoping he can at least do some damage before, oh yeah, 25 will strike. Blasting it for 15 plus a d6 for his Warden's embrace. So 17 points of damage. Sorry, Morden's brand. So that puts it to badly wounded.
The slot gets to make a save at the end too.
Yes.
Oh.
Alright, so then at the end of his turn, he tries to shake the confusion. Oh, so close. So I guess you said he had Emboldening Bond, right?
yeah.
So I guess he would have been using those in the save, so we'll say that breaks it. So he is no longer confused. Because he hasn't been using them for his attacks. Alright, so new round, Ophelia. Wisdom save. Just makes it.
All right. And then, knowing I have advantage on this thing now, right? Because you hit him with Emboldening Bond. I am going to.
Well, he hit him with
Guiding Bolt.
Guiding Bolt. Yeah.
That's what. Yeah. I'm going to do the same thing. I see him. I'm going to follow right up, first level.
Yeah, 29 will strike it.
So boom, first level plus a D8.
Okay, so 17 damage. Yeah, it's very wounded at this point, but still hanging on.
Do I want to use a bonus action? I am going to bonus action and just throw a heal. Oh, I can't use a healing word. Never mind.
Okay.
Cannot do that. I'm going to just end my turn there.
Alkalith, let's make a wisdom save. Oh, 19, which will still fail, right? DC 20. Ophelia?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, there
Yes.
we
I can hear you.
go. Alright, so that would put the thing down.
Ah,
We'll end the combat.
Yay!
So
Wow.
several of you kind of wander around confused for a moment till it wears off. But, yeah, what do you want to do?
Rhea, can I get some heals when this totem's up?
Please.
Let me see how long Rhea is confused for, because that will affect how much she has the totem.
Can I
Like you
guidance her?
sound like you hate helium.
Guidance doesn't work for saves,
Oh, okay.
and she's rolling really bad.
I'm gonna Flash of Genius that first one
Okay,
to get her up
so
to 18.
that will make it. She kind of shakes her head and says, "All right, let me get some heals going."
Please. Thank you, Rhea. You are the bomb diggity.
All right, so
Good
she's gonna-
heals.
another level 1. Oof. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 9 points to Ophelia, plus another 8. 17 to Ophelia and 8 to everyone else. How's
Okay.
everyone looking?
That still leaves me at half, and I do have some heals too I could use. Say to the party, but I
Well,
can't heal myself.
Hang on, she
with-
has her healing feat.
Oh, the kit.
So yeah, let me use that. So she heals Ophelia with it.
The
Which
one across the board?
no,
Jeez.
it's how many she has. What's the healing on this? So you're level 10, right?
Yes.
1d6.
Yeah.
This is to Ophelia. Okay, so 18 healing to you. And she'll heal Clank. For 20. It's one higher because you
Thank
guys
you.
leveled up.
Thank you.
And I guess Balak as well. Balak is not level 9 though. So
It's level 20?
He gets 14. He nods in appreciation. Ophelia, you still look like you still need healing, huh?
Yeah. I think I am at 1 now, though.
So she would say, I hesitate to use more of my spells. Is there any other healing we could give her?
I guess I can use some too.
She says that would be useful since I've used a good amount already.
Is Balak still badly wounded?
Oh,
Or is
no.
he-
Let me update him. He is 1 level of wounds.
And another question is, the calendar says it's 4 p.m., but 4 p.m. was the time when we entered the settlement.
Oh, did I not update it? Alright. So you walked for 2 hours, so it would be like 6:30? We'll say 6:30, because you also did some stuff with the searching and such. Alright, so things are quiet for now. Rhea says, well, I'm guessing not all the slime is this type of slime, as we would have been overwhelmed by now. So it seems like it's hiding among the actual green slime in here.
Well, perhaps I can lead the way and my emboldening bond can hit anything that we come across.
your spirit guardians, you mean?
Oh yeah, spirit guardians. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's follow the tracks. Where do the tracks lead?
All right.
exactly.
So they would lead up this way.
Remember, we still look like devils. We gotta announce ourselves.
Oh,
The slimes didn't
Okay.
seem to care that you were devils. Actually, someone might know about this thing if anyone wants to roll Arcana, because this is a fiend. Okay, as usual, Clank has read up on these. So these creatures are called Alkalith, as the picture stated. They're not very bright. They're not super intelligent, but they are considered demons. They sort of hide among usually things like lichen or slime, and will attack things that get too close, almost like just a normal predator or slime would. Obviously, you figured out the confusion effect, which they can only do within 30 feet of them. So there is a range to it. Like most demons, they're magic resistant. They can climb walls as if, spider climbing. And they are resistant to acid, cold, fire, and lightning damage, as well as immune to poison. They also can't be charmed, frightened, or poisoned.
Okay.
Oh, and one
Okay.
other interesting thing about them. They have the ability to form rifts to other planes of existence.
Oh,
But only if they spend several weeks surrounding like an opening, like a door or a window or like a hole in the wall, that can become a permanent portal to a random layer of the abyss.
Oh, that's not great.
not what we thought.
Yeah, it only leads into the abyss, but it is just kind of an interesting little thing about them.
Okay.
So
Let's keep
Clank
going forward.
would know quite a bit.
All right. Let's make spirit guardians and.
Tracks keep going. Which way now?
So the tracks go south. However, you see some bones come into the light over here. Looks like the
no.
bones of some kind of humanoid that may have been dissolved. There are several sets of them.
Oh
Wow.
God.
Of course. I mean,
However,
we struggle.
you would see the tracks kind of fleeing from this area over this way. And
Well, let's
it
go
seems
that
like
way.
the creatures were in pursuit.
Rush. After.
Okay. Well, these tracks were probably left several hours ago.
Yeah. Keep going.
So they continue this way. And you see in this area over here a bunch of green slime on these walls, the north and south, as the tracks seem to lead that way.
Do the tracks look like they go around this crackly, ominous area?
No, they just go right over it.
All right, I'll trust it. Let's go right over it. Keep following.
Okay.
If they get in range of my aura, does the slime do anything?
Well, your aura would burn the slime, but yeah, it doesn't seem to react. It's just kind of seared by the aura and destroyed. The
Okay.
slime on these walls.
Destroy the slime.
Yeah, I
Keep
assume
going.
radiant energy would destroy them. Just go off the map. All right. So you continue down this way. Following the trail. As you do, you come to what looks like a hole in the wall as you're moving, and one of these green creatures wrapped around it, And looking through the hole, it seems to go to a whole different place. This might be one of the portals. The creature doesn't seem to react to you. It's just kind of sitting there. Its eyes would be open, but it's not moving.
Do the tracks lead to it?
No, the tracks lead past this area.
Fuck it. Leave the thing, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you continue
Let's
onward.
come back. And Clank, is it a one-way? Does Clank? I'll ask Clank. Is it a one-way ticket? These portals.
Clank would, I assume, tell you that usually you can go back and forth, unless the creature is destroyed.
Okay.
So the portals would remain up till either the creature is destroyed or it decides to move for some reason. But usually, once they form the portals, they kind of stay there as if like some kind of natural urge makes them want to keep it open. It's very odd.
We'll have to keep that in mind. We should come back to it and check that out.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a survival check as you're trying to track these things deeper into the cave.
How much time is going by? Like, can we use Emboldening Bond on this if it's less than just a couple minutes?
Yeah, you can still Emboldening Bond.
We've been sprinting.
Emboldening Bond. Huzzah.
Alright, so Sorry, what?
We'll take Ria's check.
Okay.
Not the 26. Take Ria's.
Oh, I didn't see your roll. Sorry.
Well, can't hurt to have Rhea help you.
Oh, definitely not. She's the survival expert.
Other than it just taking a moment to open the sheet.
God, Lou, get faster on roll 20.
Yeah. Alright, now, so the two of you doing a pretty good job. You follow the trail to what looks like a cave-in, or a slight cave-in, where it seems like the tracks go through here, like maybe it wasn't caved in before.
I ain't got time to waste. How big are these rocks?
They kind of vary in size, but as you get close, you hear a whisper, Ophelia, is that you?
So yes, it is. Who's there?
As you get closer to examine...
I say ignore the devil form. We had to disguise ourselves.
Oh, you're in devil form. Oh, god damn it, I completely forgot about that.
Oh, don't sear them with your spiritual guardians.
Alright, so I'll say with your natural perception, if you get closer, you would see through, like, some holes in the cave-in, and there are a bunch of people on the other side who would kind of recoil as they see you, because I completely forgot you look like devils.
I say, don't worry, it's me, Ophelia. We've come looking for you.
Ophelia, is that you? Why do you look so strange?
We had to hide ourselves. Look, there's devils and demons everywhere.
Well, we're sort of trapped back here. We used our magic to cave this in as we were escaping from those things. Luckily, they didn't follow us in here. I think the cave-in kind of scared them off.
Well, perhaps it is time we get out of here.
Says, can you get us out of this this area? There's no way. We didn't find a way out. It's a dead end back here.
Well, there's a portal from that weird eye-looking thing over there before.
Says,
The slide. I don't know how big these rocks are, but the slide will try. Kudo will give him commands too.
So there are smaller ones, and there are ones you're pretty sure you couldn't move. It might just take time if you want to dig them out.
Okay.
If you have a pickaxe, it would make it easier. I'll say that.
What if I just stone shape it, make a door for them to get out?
Clank has a pickaxe. Don't
you
worry.
could do that.
Clank has a pickaxe.
You got unlimited spell slots.
Well, the stone shape, you could make like a little archway for them to crawl through. That would be a lot faster than digging them out, which could take several hours.
Oh, yeah. Stone shape.
Okay. So, yeah, thinking it might be a better use of your time, you chant, and the rocks sort of coalesce together into a solid piece of stone as it turns into a small archway, which they will quickly crawl under. So, what's this guy's name? The tiefling leader. Might still have him in your camp. Hang on a sec. No, it's not Ashes. No, it's not the Taurus. Is it Elfino? Yes, so Arfino will thank you. He says, there's not much of us left. Did you make it to the city? There were several of our group, including most of the Celestials, who got captured.
We tried to go save them, but unfortunately, it was too late. Their heads were all on spikes outside the city when we arrived.
Oh, damn it. I guess that shouldn't surprise me. Devils would not show mercy. He says, well, all of them? The tieflings too?
I believe it was everyone. How many are left here? Well, can we take head count? Because we knew how many there were on the thing, right?
Yeah. Hang on, let me check the camp. So there are... Ooh, took some losses before too. So there are 3 of them left.
Oh. I say, yeah, you 3 are all that remains now.
Jeez.
Well, thank you for coming for us. I guess still better that we died trying to escape the abyss than in servitude to those devils.
We're trying to do everything we can, and I did make that promise to you. I feel awful that I failed so far. Only 3 is good odds.
Did Ophelia make the promise, or are you talking about your character, your other character?
She promised Arch to carry on.
He would say, I mean, I don't know you very well, but I feel like you've done everything you can. This is just the type of things we deal with in these areas of the abyss.
Shall we escape before we talk more? I don't know if this is the safest area.
He says, yeah, probably not. I assume you've seen those demon slime creatures.
Yeah, they're fucked up.
Nods. He says they ate a couple of my people. We couldn't do much to save them.
Luckily, our group had me.
He says, yeah, do you have a way out of here?
Clank was saying something about there's a portal we can jump through. Those eye things make portals.
No, I think the way out is through the front door.
You don't want to go through the portal, Clank?
No,
We can come back. I think.
as long as the thing doesn't move. But if it moves, then we're somewhere else.
Dude, is anywhere else better than here?
We're in the abyss, so no.
Fair enough.
Everywhere else is worse. We at least know this area around us.
He says, well, I assume you look like devils because you had to deal with them, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, we had to sneak into the city.
He says, well, if you have this disguise for a while, I mean, maybe a devil city would be easier to survive in than a random area of the abyss.
I don't disagree.
We cannot abandon you again.
Yes.
Do you want to keep getting close to these guys and just living right under their noses?
He says, well, I mean, maybe we could pretend to be under your service or something. He says, I don't think they got a very good look at us while we were escaping. Maybe we could just claim to be slaves of yours or something if we go to the city. It's bound to be safer than trying to survive against demons. At least the devils have some amount of order and respect for law.
True.
They're also just as likely if they find out to kill us, though, right?
This is, well, everything around here is trying to kill us, but yeah, I don't know. This is I would think the city would be better than the wilds of the abyss, but I'll leave that up to you.
Well, should we go back to the city then?
I'm willing to go back if we feel like this is a good idea. I only worry that if they find out, we're surrounded.
My friend, what if we start heading towards that bunker we found before?
And what if we just get to a safe spot first in the wilds, and then maybe we can talk a little bit more in that turn? I say we did grab Delania's head so you could ask a few questions, figuring out where that portal could be.
Oh yeah, I still have it here, Rhea says as she pulls it out, as the tieflings are all like get a little squeamish. Well, yeah, I suppose that's an option, Arfpino says. Although, wasn't someone supposed to have a way home in the city here?
I was hoping you might have known. Delania knew. Sorry if we brought her back, so we could hopefully ask a few questions.
I don't know. Delania was expecting to meet someone here, but when we got to the city, it was... Well, we thought it was abandoned at first, but then we were attacked. He says, there were like some ramparts, but we didn't see anyone. And we were ambushed when we entered. Almost overwhelmed by devils.
Do you know who she was trying to meet?
No, she didn't really talk much about it. I don't think she trusted us.
Well, let's find a safe spot first before we head back to the city and ask a few questions, Clank and Kudo, and then if we need to, we can head back to the city. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Alright,
Sounds like a plan.
So where is a safe spot?
Could we head out of here and then maybe go a bit north and try to find a safe area?
Okay.
Up into the mountains?
That would be in the wilds of the abyss, and it is said that is dangerous, no?
Well, we just need something temporary, just out of eyesight, right?
Okay.
As well, we could go hide in the cave-in, maybe. Although it would be kind of having our backs to the wall, but...
I guess we could do the cave-in, too.
Are we trying to
Just
do
here?
a 1 hour rest or a full night's rest?
1 hour for the time being?
1 hour.
I have a little trick. Let me pull my belt off.
Are you saying
And
something, Kudo?
No, I was just answering 1 hour.
Oh, okay.
I'll pull you. Remember, friends, I have this little rope trick that can help us safely hide for 1 hour.
I appreciate your belt, Clank. That's a pretty nice one.
Alright.
Excellent.
So you are casting Rope Trick as you fling the rope upward, causing a little portal to open. And I assume you're all climbing
Climb
inside.
in! If you want.
It can only hold 8 of us, so I'll leave the slot outside to guard the...
Alright, the slot is kind of floating around out here.
It's a slot, so it's it doesn't float, I don't think.
Oh, I thought it was... Oh, you just used the eye token, but it is the slot. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I made one for each of them. Maybe just the one you used so far.
I gave you tokens for both of them, but
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
in the chat. I can probably pull it out. Let me see. So what's it called? The slot?
yeah, it's in our chat, our private chat in Discord. You can see a token for him.
Yeah, I was looking for the summon stats.
Oh, the summon stats is Aberrant Spirit.
Oh, a Baron. Okay.
You could just probably make a copy of the same thing and just
Oh, true.
Yeah.
And just change the token. Yeah, that would be easiest. So, let's see. Duplicate it.
I was going to describe when I summoned him, but I'll do it next time.
Okay, so let me check the chat for that. I believe that was in the private chat we had.
No.
Okay, there it is.
The slide's like that frog thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll describe him when I get the right token.
I have played an aberrant warlock before. I like them. Yeah. It was like in the Thursday's night game. I was only there for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Maybe a little longer. I wasn't in that Thursday night games for very long.
Alright, so the picture is changed. Oh, I have to give you permissions for that as well. So, Kudo. There you go.
Cool, thank you.
Alright, so we're trying to pass an hour in here.
As we get up there, I want to take Delania's head.
Alright, well, why don't we do a break before we roleplay that gruesomeness? We'll say a 10-minute break.
Okay, sounds good.
Severed head can talk.
I dig it.
I feel like we did a lot, though. So, like, all right, so we can use Speak with Dead on just like a head, right? Like, how much of the body needs to be left for it to answer? Like, could you use like some Jeffrey Dahmer shit and have like just the face skin?
That is a good question.
Because, like, if that's the case, like, I can imagine, like, some fucked up dude just having, like, an entire book of, like, peeled faces. So, like, can't speak with dead for information, you know, like Game of Thrones fucked up shit.
I do not know what you're talking about, but that sounds interesting, to say the least.
It'd be like Varys using that shit for information gathering. It'd be like some fucked up shit you'd see in that show. Not that they did it, you know.
Yeah. We definitely need to get Chris in here. I don't know if you remember Alan from Beta Hall. back at USF. He always used to play WoW on his computer across the hall from me.
I don't.
But I'm trying to convince him to join.
Oh, that'd be fucking cool. Yeah, I'll hit up Chris again.
And Nick. Or anyone. Anyone!
Dude, Nick's so adamant about bringing Chris into Sunday. I gotta figure out. I'll talk with Chris and see what he wants to do.
Either or would be good. Both
Let him know.
places. And they're good group.
Yeah. Let him know, like, hey, you're more needed in Tuesdays, but we're a little further ahead.
But he'd pick up on it so quickly.
Yeah, I feel like he would. He's a smart kid. Watch, we get Chris, and then maybe we could bring like Joey in too.
No, it's not like Chris is a professional streamer or anything.
Is he still doing that?
I don't know. I assume you've talked to him more recently than me, but he used to do that.
Yeah,
Why would he have stopped?
I know he still does streaming. I don't know if it's like full time or anything though. I think he still works at like the dispensary. But honestly, since his mom died, I don't know like what he's been doing.
Yeah.
Like went to the funeral.
Yeah. Was that up in Ohio? I imagine so, next to Hank.
Yep. And then she got buried next to Hank, yeah.
Yeah. But shoot, the hospital she was flown to was a few miles from my parents' place.
Oh shit. Was that close?
And Bonnie always got along pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, dude, she got along with everybody in the city.
Yeah, like the traditional independence folks, she kind of they butt heads with her, but she was so nice to everybody. But yeah.
Dude, she definitely had a little bit of like elitism in her bones.
I mean, she was who she was, and that wasn't always accepted in beautiful town of Independence.
No.
You know how it goes.
Dude, it cracks me up. Like, there's I get old ladies coming into my work, right, at the bank every so often, and they smell like cigarettes, and all I can, I picture Bonnie every time, like an old lady that smells like cigarettes.
Yep.
She was a fiend for him, man, because she would smoke in her room all the time.
Dude, man, her, for soccer, she always used to make ho-ho cakes. And those were, she had the best spaghetti dinners for soccer.
Yeah, she did.
Nobody could compare.
Do you remember all the spaghetti dinners? Oh no, you fucking left when I was on swim team.
You didn't join swim team when I was on swim team.
That's true too. Both statements are applicable. Yeah, I was so sad I only did it senior year, dude. That was by far my favorite sport I did.
Oh, yeah. Did you do any other? You did baseball?
I did baseball. I did track. I did bowling. Yeah. I did basketball.
Bowling was not a sport.
It counts. Don't tell the bowlers that, man.
That was a club.
Okay, I was in bowling club. My bad.
I was not OSHA recognized. Not at Independence.
I mean, but I like didn't stick with baseball or basketball at school or track.
I don't blame you. Yeah.
I like did them for a little bit and then left. I was like, yeah, fuck that. I stuck with bowling club though. It was stupid
Sounds
enough.
smart. Yeah. I don't even know who else was on Bowling Club.
God. Timmy Battistone,
That sounds right. Yeah.
Greg Borowski,
That also sounds right.
Max Zach.
Yep.
I think Cody was Cody George.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
I think because like everybody else that like some of the other people who hung out with like Max and stuff did them. I think Brett and Sopko did it.
That dude, he's still down in San Diego.
Yeah, I talk to him every now and then.
He's he's hilarious.
Dude, he's still.
He needs to make a sitcom about his life.
Did I tell you about Nick's bachelor party?
No.
Oh, dude, so we got a fucking cabin in the woods, right? We're fucking playing drinking games and steaks and poker and some drugs, right? Like just fucked up, just like guys' weekend getaway, right? Hot tub, all this shit. Like we basically like went hiking in the woods and just had a blast getting fucked up, right? So Brenton wouldn't shut the fuck up about how hot Nick's sisters was. And Nick kept warning him.
Yeah.
Wouldn't stop, so Nick just slapped the fuck out of him.
I thought you were gonna say Nick called up his sisters and let Brenton talk to them, but
no, he slapped the fuck out of him, and the look on Brenton's face was just pure shock. He had no idea how to react to it. He was kind of mad, but kind of like, it was kind of deserved. And Nick actually stood up for himself, and we all just laughed our asses off and made fun of Brenton. He didn't do anything bad.
Yeah.
He was like, what the fuck was I gonna do? It's his bachelor party. Like, yeah, I wasn't happy about it, but like, I mean, I guess I did push him a little far.
You think?
Dude, Brenton, he's just a fucking asshole. It was hilarious.
Yep.
Dude, I remember group chats with him and shit.
I don't know how his dad put up with him.
Dude, his dad was a bigger asshole than he was.
Well, that explains where he got it from. I just remember Brenton talking so much shit to his dad's face.
Dude, his dad would like rapid fire at him all growing up, dude. Like that's where Brenton got it from. He had to be witty to say that was dad. His dad was ruthless, dude. I've never met a fucking dad that just berated the fuck out of his kid like that.
Playing so much.
But then I'm like, yeah, doesn't it? You're like, oh.
He was more disappointed at Brenton than his daughter.
Which is hard. I love him.
Mean, like she had like a 4.0 and everything, and band captain, and
dude, she could do no wrong, but like she definitely was like entitled as fuck because of it. Like because she was like the golden child, and Brenton was the fucking piece of shit that always got berated.
No, Brenton was the T-Rex.
That's also pretty accurate, dude.
I remember his dad making fun of him for that once.
He'd be over there, and the shit he would say would be fucking hilarious. But like I said, it was so all I can picture it now is the meme: emotional damage.
Silly dude.
Good times.
Fun times.
So nothing's ever gonna be.
What were you gonna say?
So nothing ever beats spilling the jungle juice all over your floor for 2 months.
2 weeks before we move out, and our RA has to check our dorm room to see if we left it the same state that we received it in.
No.
It's a giant stain. It smells. It's still wet. Yup.
just the fact it was a giant bin we bought from Walmart.
Yup.
It fit perfectly though.
That's what she said. Yep. One time. I mean, yeah, I can't believe you don't remember Alan.
Alan, what was the last name?
Young. He constantly on the computer, lived across the hall from us, was roommates with Colin, the giant dude, played WoW all the time.
Yeah,
That's why I think you would enjoy D&D. Right across the street from, or right across the hall from Andrea and Sam.
Oh my god. Andrea, oh my god, was she crazy. She had like the biggest crush on me and will not leave me the fuck alone. She was like traumatized when I was like, no, I'm not interested in you like that.
Yup, not cool. I'm not cool, bro.
I look at the pictures of me back then and I look like a fucking child. The longest 10-minute break ever. I think Lou fell in. Which I'll just mute. Felix and Lou are muted. They've been here the whole time just listening to us ramble.
Sorry, what was that?
I said, this is the longest 10-minute break ever. And I said, watch, Felix and Lou are back, but they're just listening to us ramble.
That's about what I would do if I were.
I was listening to you ramble while scarfing down my dinner. So.
Fair.
Our random escapade.
You guys know each other from college or high school?
Our parents went to school together, so we were in like
Kindergarten.
T-ball together, yeah. Like we were in
geez.
stuff. Yeah.
You guys are old school buddies. Damn.
All right, sorry.
Yeah, I've known Matt for like 30-something years.
Damn. That's awesome.
Our lockers
Surprise.
were next to each other from kindergarten up through I moved away in high school.
I think, yeah, even when we got to choose our own, I still think we chose lockers next to each other, didn't we?
Yeah. I tried to get Charles Semino in as well. We would have had the trio of us, but he just likes Discord and doesn't like D&D.
We should get Butler in, then we could have the trio going the other way.
Right.
Alrighty.
All right, so You said you were heading out of the cave.
Not at all.
Oh,
We get a
wait.
short
We're
rest?
doing
After
the
the
rest
short
first.
Yeah, short
Okay.
rest. Short rest.
Rest, and then when we get in the rope trick, I pull out the severed head.
That's right. All right. So you do a speak with dead, I assume.
You are correct.
Okay. So the eyes will open on the head, and you would get 5 questions.
First, I apologize to Delania. Don't ask anything, and I say, Delania, I need to apologize. I tried carrying on Arch's legacy to protect everyone, but all that remains is 3. I'm sorry I couldn't save you, but there are some questions I need to ask you now. Would you be able to tell us who you were supposed to meet to find this portal?
We were meant to meet a contact, an ally of okay, an ally of Arch and of our god. Unfortunately, we did not find him when we got there. We were only ambushed by the devils.
I turn to Kudo and I say, would you mind telepathically linking with me, Kudo, just so we can maybe discuss and not accidentally ask Delania any questions?
Okay. Kudo says, you got 4 more questions with me. And then I'll give it to you.
I say, okay. I speak to Kudo and I say, are there any questions you think need to be asked?
Oh, God. You should have... I'm not the smart one.
Oh, shit.
But I'll be like, so she revealed that we were supposed to meet up with a contact. Then let's get more information about this contact. Like, where in the city can we find him or her? And what is their name? What do they look like? And all that kind of stuff.
Okay. I say to Delania, can you tell me more about this contact that you were supposed to meet, so perhaps we could meet them in your stead? To Delania.
So she would say a celestial known as Crotus. He is a magic user and a planar ranger who is a scout for our master, operating mostly within the abyss. I don't know if he was captured or killed, but when we got to the place where we were supposed to meet him, as I said, the devils were there. Crotus was not. He says he is very skilled at stealth, subterfuge, and surviving on the abyssal terrain. He's been doing it for a long time.
How could we get in touch with Crotus?
He says, I did have magic to contact him, which was not working when I was trying to find him. So he could very well be dead or in a place where the magic is being blocked. I don't know.
Okay. Look over at Clank, and I was like, 2 questions left, Clank. What do you... Anything? What do you think should be asked next?
You're at so I am. We've already asked where we can find Crotus and how we can find him, and didn't get much of a response from that.
We know that he's going to be good at hiding. And he's good at subterfuge. Spell couldn't reach him. Perhaps we can find out, I guess, what he looks like.
Is there is is there a symbol that we can use to signal him, or a way to signal him to meet with us?
Okay.
Or
Um,
what is a signal we could use for him to meet with us?
I will turn and ask that to Delania.
The she says, well, she says, as I said, I was going to contact him with magic. The the other signal would be a holy symbol of our patron within the sky above the ruins of the city, using illusion magics. This is but yeah, I guess that's all she would say. Is another planned signal if message did not work was that illusion, which we were not able to do as we were under attack before I could even get the spell going.
Okay. So for my last question, Delania, again, I thank you for your service in protecting not just us, but the final few that have survived this ordeal.
You know that her spirit is not actually hers. It's like a replica of her spirit and what it knows. So she would feel nothing in terms of like sadness or thanks or anything like that. She
Okay.
just answers like with what the person would know.
I say, what would be your next advice or best advice for our next step in escaping the abyss?
She says the only way out of the abyss is to find someone who can make a gate. Usually this is a powerful magic user of some kind. There are natural gates, but finding one that goes to anywhere other than another level of the abyss would be catastrophic, due to the fact that demons could pour into any world the abyss is linked to, much like the link that you came here to destroy. And with that, she would just fade away.
Okay.
This is tough.
Well, at least we have a name, Balak says.
Yeah, Crotus.
Didn't maybe we should have questioned their general. Maybe he knew something about this guy. Maybe they captured him. Maybe they killed him. Maybe we could ask about that. That could be a start.
Yeah, I guess we could also, say if we wanted to pose ourselves as these devils, we could say we were an elite force of Krusk sent to hunt down the magician Crotus.
Well, there might be some there might be some suspicion on us now because we didn't come when called.
That's true.
Yeah, but we also, I guess we could say we work for a different elite task force, right? Like, we don't listen to them. We have our own things. We could say we got a hit
He says, well,
I've
been in the abyss for a while, but I haven't had too much exposure to devil forces. Even while the Blood Wars raged, they didn't come here until more recently, and I was already semi-insane when that happened. So I don't know much about how devils work. Wait, where's Ashes? Was she with the camp?
She was with the camp.
All right, so I'll assume she's here then. So
Okay.
Ashes would be here as well.
Did it sound like we needed a very large illusion, or
Well,
Could
if
be
it's
a
a standard illusion spell, Ashes would say, then it would just be a 15 by 15 foot radius of a holy symbol in the sky.
We just need to
Anybody
show a symbol of it, right? It doesn't have to be that big, as long as we can find him and signal him.
Well, if you want him to see it from a long distance, you want to make it big. But that will also attract the demons, Ashes says.
does it need to be an illusion? Maybe it could be we can do something else that's similar.
She shrugs.
Like wearing their holy symbols and trying to just show the symbol to people.
Perhaps a flock of birds that coalesce in the shape of this holy symbol she spoke of.
Dude, your dude controls ravens. Maybe he could do it.
I'll look over to the druid.
She says, I guess I could try to summon something, but remember, the things I summon are random. So my animals might not have flying. It would just depend on what the gods give me when I summon.
That is true. Let me think of another thing.
She says, but anything we send up here is going to be noticed by the devils. If it's, if it's something that can be seen for a long distance, which will probably make them suspicious of what's going on.
Of course, but at least this planar traveler will know that there are survivors.
Yeah, if he's still alive, Ashes says.
I look at my stone and I say, Detoris, do you have any advice about what our next step should be?
He says, the abyss is dangerous, my friend, as you probably already know. As was said, the only way out of the abyss is through powerful magic usage, because only powerful wizards can open portals between planes. Without that, you would probably have to go to a more adjacent plane, like maybe the Hells, which would only be slightly better. He says the Hells and the Abyss more often have portals between them, natural ones, as the the two groups are often setting those up to wage war on one another. He says there's also the City of Brass, which has portals everywhere, but good luck finding one of those in the Abyss.
So what's the City of Brass? I'm going to share this with the group as I'm talking to the stone.
He says there's a place that exists between many of the worlds. A plane of doors that connect many of the hundreds, if not thousands, of planes that exist between the astral sea. He says, well, infinite planes, really, if you count all the alternate worlds of Gaian. He says this is a place called the City of Brass. He says it is a city that's older than time itself. No one really knows who created it, but it contains connections to all the different worlds within our reality. The Hells, the Abyss, any plane you could think of, the heavens, and of course the different reflections of Gaian, including the Shadowfell and the Feywild.
Share that with the group too. And then I look over at Kudo and Clank and say, well, what next, guys? Do we go to the bunker or head to the city?
We don't want to check out that natural portal.
We should check out the next. Yeah.
I mean, we can come back. It should stay open for us to return, correct?
That's the idea.
Okay. I think it's a risky idea, but
Let us. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Oh God. Are you guys sure nobody's pushing back on this? Okay.
I want to go.
You know,
I think
like
that might be the best bet.
we've already scouted a lot out here.
Okay.
Who's for
But,
a fresh change of scenery? Random portal it is.
All right, let's just check it out. I guess this is crazy, but I don't know. Maybe just the adventurers step through. I don't know. Yeah.
This group
check
is
it
off
out.
the rails. We're going in. All right.
Now, this is the DM who put a portal in front of us. I mean, you know, by history, that we're gonna have a tendency to step through it. So
And what could go wrong going through a random portal?
maybe it is a bad idea. Actually, I don't know.
Right.
It can't get any worse, is my opinion for it. Like,
Portals just like open up into like middle of like fucking lava or something like that. You know.
Well, you could see through the portal.
Oh, okay.
Like you could see the other side. It led into. I think I said this, or maybe I didn't. So, yeah, I guess I could describe what you saw on the other side. It led into a snow-covered wasteland. Like it looked kind of like this area of the abyss, but it wasn't purplish. It was just like covered in snow. And
Oh,
there
that
was like
sounds
basically like a blizzard blowing.
Oh, that sounds actually even worse.
it sounds worse.
Yeah.
you know, we have a lot of this area scouted out, and we have a lead that there might be portals in the city around here, or at least someone who can help us. If we go to a different layer of the abyss, we are starting from scratch.
We can also just come right back.
That is true. I just want. I think. It seems I'm willing to step through and check it out, but I do think it is worse. These harsh environs are at least here we can survive in this temperature.
Well, the good thing, I suppose, is that flying demons would have a very hard time flying or scouting within a blizzard. Ashes
true.
would say. Although I'm not really prepared for cold weather.
Neither am I.
I don't suppose any of you have magic that would keep us safe from the extreme cold.
I do not.
Do I have something? What about?
Not right now.
As well, I mean, like you said, we could always go through and then come back if it's too dangerous. Hopefully.
Indeed. I am okay with that decision.
Kudo, I am trusting you.
Okay, then I am not okay with that decision. I do think that the cold we will succumb to the cold eventually. Let's go back to the bunker then. I feel like at the city they will require our audience, and that might be tough. But yeah.
But yeah, we have a number of hours left on our disguise.
Quite a
We
bit,
can also
actually.
go into the city tomorrow in a different disguise.
With all the tieflings with us too, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's true. We can change it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
we might have to.
Just
Balak
like
says those
the-
tiefling disguises would be a little compromised if they're looking for us.
Indeed.
Couldn't we just go as different creatures too?
We
You could,
whatever your heart desires, Ophelia.
See that we could be different people every time we go in.
Indeed. Except that this is a very expensive spell for me, but yes.
All right, just in case we need it.
So are you going to try to rest here for the evening?
For an hour.
Well, you already rested the hour, so you did short
Oh.
rest.
You're
Okay,
short
good.
rest?
Yeah. You passed the hour. Nothing came back here, luckily. The
will
hostile slimes may have been the ones that chased them, because at least for now, you haven't seen any others come to life and attack you. So that might have been the
Well-
only two in here.
Friends, were there anything else? Was there anything else in here that attacked you besides those slimes at the door?
He says, we were attacked by 3 slimes that came to
3?
life. Yes, and
Ah.
kind of ambushed us.
Oh, there's one somewhere else.
You want to search it out and see if there's anything interesting in here.
Yeah, let's search the cave first before we check out that portal. I'm down for that.
Agreed.
He says,
Cool. See if this is safe.
We didn't really see much when running. It just seemed like a normal cave. We did see that portal you were talking about.
That was
so I guess
probably
he says, I guess that would be
Um,
4 of the alkyliths.
yeah.
And we also didn't explore. We kind of just followed your tracks the whole way here, tieflings. We didn't really go explore anywhere else.
Alright.
Well, I mean, it's a cave, Dan says. What do you expect to find in a random cave?
I don't know, a chest, maybe. I'm hopeful.
We're adventurers. There should be chests at every dead end.
Yeah, chests full of wish list items.
Yeah.
Shrugs and says, well, I guess it can't hurt to look.
Cool.
All right. So after the rest, you're just going to start exploring this place?
I guess
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Okay. I guess give me survive. Yeah.
During the or towards the end of the rest, because I'm not going to take a rest. Can I begin ritually casting detect magic
Okay.
so that my ritual finishes when we get kicked out?
So I'll say to explore, you can use investigation, perception, or survival. I'll take up to 2 rolls from the group.
Ooh, can I
okay.
use
I've done that.
Kenku
All right,
Recall?
I'll say
You get
we won't
advantage.
count that kudo because I didn't tell you that yet.
Right.
So
Well,
I'm
we're
gonna
working
use
together
it.
as a group on this to explore a
I'll take
large area.
perception.
Okay. Maybe Ophelia.
Oh, well, there you go.
Damn.
All right, so
Oh, that's fitting.
it seems like
Yeah.
you're near the back areas of the cave. Like you look down a couple of the other passageways in the cave dead ends in most of them. It seems like this is just a natural cave, albeit a pretty large one that extends underneath the mountain or the large hill area that you were moving towards. That takes you about an hour. So it's about 8:30. You want to start moving back towards the entrance?
What, when we're exploring or after we've explored?
Well, you explored the back areas of the cave where you were, which, like I said, just led to mostly dead ends.
Yeah, go back and like as we're walking back to the front, we'll just take the side alleys, like going north here, right,
All right,
and then like going north over here.
so down one of the side paths, you would find a bunch of mushrooms with eyes on them. This is a rare herb or a rare plant that you could harvest for Maho.
Oh, cool.
Does anyone have herbalism?
Rhea,
Oh, really?
please, Rhea.
Sure. So she gets 340 Maho of rare herbs.
Okay, I'll add it to the ledger.
Okay. I'll say, well, yeah, don't. I won't put it in her inventory, so someone else take it.
Okay.
Or, yeah,
How much
the
does that
ledger.
weigh?
However you want to do it. That's not going to weigh anything. The herbs are not that. They're just mushrooms, so I'll say they're not very heavy.
Okay.
But, yeah, you explore around, you find those herbs, but again, it's mostly just cavernous areas here.
All right. Portal time?
You can go near the front, but you might find more slimes over there. This is kind of near where the portal area is, where you just explored.
Did we look up this last one over here?
Huh?
Did we look up that last one to the right? You were saying we kind of explored everywhere.
Well, this is Theater of the Mind exploration.
Okay.
You've explored 2 major sections of the cave. The only one left is kind of the entryway, like I said, which could be more dangerous if the slimes are there. The Alkalith demons.
Should we rest for the night here or continue forward? I only have days left.
Yeah, let's.
Oh shit! Clank only has days left. That's true.
Fuck, you're right.
Clank, this is your fate. What do you recommend?
Yes, Balak says we're using your borrowed time. What should we do? Do you know of any way we can help you, save you?
I do not, unfortunately.
Shit! I thought you knew something.
No,
Fuck.
no.
All right.
Yeah, I think the last of my days I would want to spend getting you guys back to the material plane. And it sounds like we can it sounds like the best way to do that would be to go back to the city. Might we either rest here and trek back to the city tomorrow, or trek towards the city and find somewhere to rest outside of there before tomorrow arrives?
Well, this back area of the cave seems abandoned, so unless the slimes come back here, we might be okay.
I think this is a known quantity in these caves. At least we feel it is. And
Let us rest here then. I would love to cook you guys dinner.
all right.
Maybe we should just start a new society, Ashes says. We'll just live in this cave. She says, I kid, of course, but only half so. This is the first time I've felt not hunted for, well, weeks.
You know.
She says, I know you all just kind of arrived here a few days ago, but you might regret your decision to come.
It would not be the first thing I regret.
Wait. Can we identify this scroll of mysterious arcane markings? Ashes.
Oh, geez. What session is that from?
52.
The heck is that scroll? 52?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Wow.
Is 52 even right? No, I don't think it might be right. This was very recent, I think.
Oh, 52 is a while ago.
Okay, 92, I think, was what it
92?
was. Yeah.
That makes more sense.
It might be 52.
No, I don't think so, because it's in the bottom of the ledger, and I haven't resorted the ledger.
True.
Where did you find it exactly?
I don't remember.
Alright, I'm not seeing anything under 92. Let me check 52.
I doubt that, because 52, I wasn't playing this game, and it's in my... Oh, it is 52.
I gave it to you.
Me. You gave it to me. That's why it is 52. Yep. That's where I got it from. I got it from freaking Clank. It's a scroll of Fader Shift, right?
How crazy would that be?
Oh, you found this in the Cursed Church? Oh, jeez. Wow. Okay.
I thought it was more relevant. I'm sorry. Maybe we'll keep it unidentified.
That's funny.
No,
All right,
dude.
let me see if I can figure out what this is.
I like the planar shift idea.
Me too.
We rolls it, and that's what it is.
So-
It's just
I think I know what it is, but you said it had strange arcane markings on it.
Yes.
Yeah, I tasted it.
Okay, so I'm not sure if it's that then.
Mysterious arcane markings.
Just give me 1 sec to read, because I have a lot of notes from the Cursed Church.
I bet you do. So do yeah.
yeah, that was a trip and a half. That's where we learned Blackwater was possessed by
Malik.
one of the Malik. Yeah,
In our other game, I tried sending an arcane eye in there.
And it got blocked.
Yeah.
yeah. Elric just said, "I'm going in," and just went in, thinking he was going to be fine, and then we had to go save him.
And then we couldn't.
Essentially, yeah.
Oh, wait. I think I know what this is. So she is casting Identify on this. Ooh, what would happen?
Oh,
So she looks at it strangely and says, where'd you get this?
And I'll look over to Clank.
Ria, you were there, weren't you?
I don't think so.
Oh, Ashes.
Ashes?
I don't think
Yeah,
Rhea
this
is
is
in-
Ashes. Ashes would say, no, I wasn't. No.
Oh yeah, of course you weren't. We got it from a cursed church on the material plane that seemed to have a lot of influence from someone called Malik, who is a Shadow Lord.
She says this, the scroll has a lot of strange symbols. Are you sure it isn't a cursed scroll?
Oh.
I
Could
am
be.
not sure.
It doesn't
It
look like a...
absolutely could be.
She says this doesn't look like a spell scroll. These runic markings suggest some kind of innate enchantment that isn't spell based.
Isn't spell based? What?
Well, I mean, it's not written in magic. It's not a spell. It's something else. I don't recognize the markings, but I could identify it as long as you think it's safe. It's just I haven't seen anything like this before.
I have no idea.
I have no idea if it's safe or not.
I think it's safe enough.
We are here.
Give me a persuasion check on that.
God damn. I almost don't want this scroll anymore. Why'd you give this to me, Clank?
It seemed important.
Okay. It
It
does.
was so important we were carrying it around for months, not doing anything with it. So she kind of arches an eyebrow at that and says, I don't know. Do you have any way of detecting if this is cursed? Or am I just going to...
Detect
Yeah.
magic.
I guess.
Detect
I guess-
magic work?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it's definitely magical.
Yeah.
And you
Detect
focus on
curse.
its aura or whatever.
Yeah.
I can remove a curse if it's cursed.
Oh, there you go. Maybe that's best. If we're gonna take a long rest anyways, might as well.
Yeah. What else are we doing with our energy tonight?
All right, yeah, I'm gonna cast remove curse on it.
Okay, so your hands glow as you cast Remove Curse, chanting and gesturing. The symbols on the scroll seem to change as you do so, which is the strangest reaction to Remove Curse you've ever seen.
Oh.
I say it's safe now.
I'll step 30 feet back.
Again,
35.
Ash just kind of raises an eyebrow at that.
Ashes,
says,
if you don't want to do it, I will do it. I will identify it.
I feel bad making you do it. You're already,
Yeah, so
gonna
if
die
something
tomorrow.
bad's gonna happen, he might as well do it. He's gonna die
Yeah,
anyways.
let me do it.
She says that's still, it just feels bad, like asking, like a terminally ill person to like step in front of a grenade for you. Like it makes sense, but She says, well,
Stop
she wouldn't
thinking.
say grenade, but you get the idea.
Stop thinking. I will begin casting Identify on it.
All right, she shrugs. She says, that's sure. All right, so you cast Identify.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a Charisma save.
Ooh. Goodbye, friends. I'll use a Kenku Recall on this to get advantage.
Okay.
Oh, I should have used guidance.
Doesn't help with saves.
All right, so you touch the scroll, which glows for a moment. Then it will flash and vanish along with Clank.
Oh, fuck.
Serious?
Yeah, Clank.
Right.
Clank will disappear.
No.
All right, we'll end it
That's
there.
not good.
MVP votes.
Wow. It sounds like it banished him. Which
You're
actually
welcome.
was like a way out. Oh.
I mean, dude, I can banish everyone back.
Oh shit.
Well, the problem with
The
that
problem
is
is-
you could end up in the middle of the ocean
Yeah.
because it sends you to a random place in the world. So it's very dangerous to like haphazardly just banish people.
Yeah.
That's why it wasn't like first option, yeah.
Who said to use the remove curse?
Ophelia?
All right, I'll give you a insight point for that. Does that save Clank from a very grim fate?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We have a bunch of unidentified stuff in the ledger, by the way, guys. I'll paste it.
It's all just curse stuff. All right, so it's a three-way tie, so you all can roll a d20.
And
Oh, it's
I don't
hard.
know why whoever voted for me, why you did that.
You don't need to have a
I
good
was-
reason.
I was just drooling in the corner.
All right, so Clank as the MVP, you would gain insight point.
She's gonna make more characters for next week.
Yeah.
All right, well, good game, everyone.
Good game. Very, very interesting turn of events. I feel like you're kind of like at a loss, like don't have a clear direction, and so now you're just doing random shit.
Hoping that something pops up.
Yeah,
Well, you have some leads to follow.
that's true.
Not
This,
quite.
this scout guy is probably your best bet. You just have to figure out how to find Crotus.
Yeah.
I think making symbol in the air with something, maybe not illusion magics, but something else perhaps is the ticket.
Yeah, that could be a good way to at least hide what you're doing a little bit.
You might have to be a little creative. Well, we definitely will have to be very creative on how to do that, but
Unfortunately, Clank won't be there to help.
Oh, God. Maybe you'll come back in a minute.
Maybe.
in 1 minute, yeah.
Yeah.
If you end up in the ocean, I hope Clank has a good swimming ability. Or it's,
Hey, he's got alter self.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
He can do that for 2 hours of the 24-hour day.
Wow. There you go. That's too funny.
Was not expecting that. So that's a shame.
Ascending spell's the first thing I'm doing when we start next week.
Oh, something. Let me do it because you've been using so many of your spell slots. But yeah, remind me.
Well, the thing is like that whole fight, I use some heals. Oh, I guess I'm out of 3rd levels now, but I still have a 4th level and my 2 5th levels, and 2 2nd levels and a 1st level. 2 1st levels, like, because it was my aura, so it was 1 spell that whole fight.
Nah, I mean you did awesome there. But you still have used a lot more spells than I have because I just was out for most of the fight. But
Fair.
it does make me wonder. She was trying to contact Crotus. I am kind of assuming that she used sending to try to reach him. And that's
I wanted.
couldn't reach him.
Yeah, but we don't know what. We're not familiar with him, so we can't use it.
That's true. That's true.
Cause I already thought about doing that. I was like, I have to have something, and I was like, I don't have anything. I thought about even using like a finding spell or whatever if we knew he had something on him, but I have to be familiar with that too.
I think we just hang out on the abyss keep leveling up until you have planar travel.
There you
Oh
go.
my God,
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I could have used Flash of Genius.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Well,
Could
you
have
just
used Flash of
teleported.
Genius. Oh,
I
that was a
thought
good
you-
roll too. My bad.
Yeah. Retroactive Flash of Genius.
Yeah. Please.
no.
Brutal.
We can talk, Clank.
Cool. We'll figure it out. I
Alright.
appreciate it.
sounds like it saved your ass. So it sounds
Yeah.
like you're in a salvageable situation.
Very much so. I've just been digging my hole deeper and deeper every week.
It all started because
You-
you're like,
you talk
I'm gonna
about
make a deal with the
great.
devil.
No,
It all started because he ran through the portal without his friends.
Yeah,
Fair.
that's where it started. That's where it
Should
started.
have taught you a
And that
valuable
was
lesson
not
about
my
friendship.
fault. That was 100% not my fault. I blame everybody else. You forced me
Can
to
you
run
tell
through
us-
the portal.
Can you tell us what would have happened if I didn't use remove code?
No,
No.
no. Just have to
Aw.
remain a secret. Ask me again later, and maybe I'll tell you. But right now, I'm too
Alright,
busy
so-
taking notes.
Fair enough. So, Lee, what was that spell?
What spell?
It's later. It's later.
I'm taking notes. Stop distracting me.
Oh, I would. It would be cool. I'm just gonna write it in a chat. Reminder. To self. Sending to Clank, and then also, if I could have done an Arcana check on the scroll effect, maybe next session.
Oh, as it blinked out, you're like, wait, what the fuck was that?
It's true. You can make a check on it. It's too bad the guy who knows Arcana so well is the one who blinked out.
Yeah.
No.
He'll know what happened once he, experiences it.
Once I end up in wherever I end up.
Very good session, guys. I feel like we did a lot of
Good session.
You like where we pack a fuck ton of shit in.
Mikey, you need to convince Chris to join.
I'll try.
I've been trying with others.
I'll hit him up again.
Alright.
So, well, all right, guys. Good
I'm
session.
heading
Lee.
out.
Very
One
well played.
session.
Well,
Appreciate
hang on a
Uh-oh.
sec, Clank. Let me talk to you before you go.
Okay.
All right. Later, guys.
Later, guys.
Right.
Night.
See y'all.
Alright, let me end the stream before I talk to you.